to fall out of the vehicle. The best thing to do is what I'm doing right now. Just raise your right hand, so let's all try it. Everybody raise your right hand and just wave goodbye to whatever it is that fell out of the truck. Because we cannot stop for any reason. But it'll be cool. You'll come back in like 2 weeks, you'll see an elephant taking pictures with your camera. It'll be great. Now, while we're out there as well, remember that animals use camouflage very effectively to hide. So you never know where you're going to see the animal, so you got to really look everywhere. What I might suggest, look at the identification guide. When I call out the animal, you'll see what it looks like, and then you can see it. But right now, we're heading in. Here we go. Woo-hoo! Airborne Warden, this is Simba 1. Over.
Simba 1, this is Warden Wilson Mutua. Over.
Jumbo Wilson, we're heading into the Ituri Forest, and I already see bongos on my left-hand side.
I'm Jumbo, Simba 1. Keep your eyes open and drive carefully. You should see lots of animals.
Now, if you look to your right, that animal walking over there on your right is kind of behind the bamboo shoots at the moment. That is an okapi. Now, the okapis, they look kind of like zebras, but they're actually members of the giraffe family. Now, the reason they have those black and white stripes on their hindquarters, that's to help the young find the adults in the dense jungle that they usually live in. There's another good view of the okapi over there on the right. There he is.
Okapi.
Pretty neat, huh? Now, you got a lot of watering holes over here in Harambe as well, and lots of animals will gather around these watering holes. Now, we go around the corner, you're going to see these white birds on your right with these yellow bills. These are yellow-billed storks. Now, the yellow-billed storks, these guys will eat anything. They'll eat frogs, fish, snakes, small children that don't listen to their parents. So, kids, listen to your parents. There's the yellow-billed storks. And on your left-hand side, these big black and white birds, these are saddle-billed storks. Now, the saddle-billed storks, these are the tallest storks in Africa, sitting right there on the ground. They'll stand about 5 feet tall and have a wingspan of anywhere from 6 to 8 feet. Alrighty. We are seeing some neat stuff now. Now, up ahead, oh, I see something cool. Up here, when we go across the river, look to your left, and you're going to see a greater kudu. Now, the greater kudu, those are the second largest antelope in Africa. Look kind of like big mule deer. See them right over there on your left?
Whoa.
There they are. Nice looking animals, huh? Now, the next area that we're going to head into, it's called the Sapi River region. Now, up in the Sapi River area, this is where the hippos like to hang out. Now, remember, we do need to stay seated, please, but we will see the hippos, I'm sure. Now, hippos, they spend most of their time in the water because their skin is very sensitive to the sun. They're nocturnal feeders, which means they eat at night. When they're eating, they'll eat about 100 pounds of grass every night. Now, when hippos are born, they weigh about 80 pounds. Fully grown, they can get up to about 5,000 pounds. Oh, I didn't just see somebody standing up in the back, did I? I didn't think so. Over here on the right, there's some hippos. See their nose and their eyes sticking out of the water? There they are. And over here on the left as well, behind the island, you'll see some more. Remember, sitting means tushies on the chair. Thank you. Now, we get past the island. I want you to look to the left, and you'll see where the logs make a big triangle. Look past that triangle, and you'll see in the nest there's some baby pelicans there. There, seeing the little fuzzy baby pink-backed pelicans in the nest there? There they are, pink-backed pelicans, native to Africa, of course. Now we go past the island, look back and to the left, and you get another good view of the hippos. Very social animals. Hippos as well, they can hold their breath anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes. And you'll see when they move under the water, they don't swim. What hippos do is they walk across the bottom or kind of hop along the bottom. Over here on the left-hand side, you can see there's a hippo suntanning. The hippo out of the water over there. And why are all these vultures here? Wonder. It's just weird. Got a rickety old bridge up here. Maybe that's part of the reason. Oh, never mind. I see why the vultures are here. Look to your left. Those are Nile crocodiles. Now, the Nile crocodiles, they can grow to be anywhere from 18 to 20 feet long. Much more aggressive than the American alligators. And if you see the ones that are over there with their mouths open, they're not saying feed me. What they're doing is they're helping to regulate their body temperatures. And as you see as we go along, like for us, we perspire, they do that. What I was saying is, you see, as we go along, many animals will regulate the temperature in many different ways.
Simba 1, come in.
This This is Simba 1. Over.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activity near the red clay pit. You definitely want to check out that area.
10-4, over. Now take a look at this tree on the right-hand side. This tree is called a baobab tree, or the upside-down tree. Now it only has leaves 3 months out of the year. What it does, it stores water in its trunk. Then you'll see during the dry season, elephants love to rip that open and get the soft material inside. Boy, isn't this beautiful? Look at this. This is the African savanna. It's the super highway for millions of migratory animals every year, and it's what we're working here at Harambe so hard to preserve.
Somehow colder than up
Now, while we're out here, remember as well that when you have a well-balanced ecosystem, there's enough food for all of the animals out there. That's why it's so important to take care of this world that we live in, because everything we do has an effect on everything else. Now, up and straight in front of us, you're going to see these guys with big horns. These are the Ankole cattle off to our left, or the Watusi cattle. Now, those horns, they can grow to be about 6 feet long. The horns themselves are actually hollow. Really, all they have in there are blood vessels. And that's one of the ways these animals help control their body temperature. See them over there? Those are some big horns, First domesticated by the Watusi tribe. Now these big towers out here, these are termite mounds. These termite mounds are hard as concrete. Elephants love to use them for scratching posts. Now if you see this rock over here on the right in the middle, it's not really a rock. It used to be a termite mound until the elephants pretty much scratched it on down. Okie dokie, let's see what else I can find for you. Alright, now, remember what we were talking about earlier with camouflage. Now, I've already seen a giraffe. I know where he is, but I want to see if you guys can find him.
There he is.
Think about our truck as being a clock, okay? If 12 o'clock is the front windshield, then there's a reticulated giraffe that right now is at about 12 o'clock. It's right up in front of the vehicle. You can see him up in the trees up there. You'll see him on the left. Now, reticulated giraffes it comes from the Latin root word reticulata, which means net. And you see how their coat looks like a net. If you didn't know what to look, you really were to look and stuff, you really wouldn't know that he's up in there.
He's looking at me.
Oh, he's coming
Here she
down.
comes. I think she's coming to say hello.
See her?
Now, how many people think that giraffes are brown with white lines on them? Raise your hand. How many people think giraffes are white with brown spots? Raise your hand. And how many people just don't care? Raise your hand. Okay, just checking. They're actually white with brown spots. And each pattern is different to each individual animal, just like we have our own fingerprints. Over here on the right, these gray-colored animals, these are the gray-bearded wildebeest, or the gnu, spelled GNU. Largest group of migratory animals in the world. About 1.5 million of them migrate every year across the savannah. The brown animals up at the top of the hill, those are impalas. Now, when the impalas are getting away from their predators, they can jump about 30 feet in a single bound. Right next to them, to the left, those smaller animals with the black stripe along their belly, those are Thompson's gazelles. Now, they're fully grown. Their adults weigh about 65 pounds. Up on the right-hand side on the ridge line, if you look up in there, those are sable antelope. Now, the sable antelope, they're the emblem of the Harambe Reserve. Up here to the left, inside the palm fronds here, in this palm stand, you're going to see some Patterson's elands. Now, the Patterson's elands over here on the left, these are the largest antelope in Africa. These guys weigh about 2,000 pounds, stand about 6 feet from shoulder to the ground. And I guess he wants to go across, so we're going to watch him go across the road.
Look right here. Nathan, look.
There he goes, right in front of us, right to your right. Pretty neat, huh? There's the sable antelope up on the right, the Tommies. The impalas up on top of the hill.
Simba 1, this is Wilson. What is your location? Over.
Monkey Point. Over.
Keep your eyes open for me. We picked up a baby elephant that was wandering off on its own.
Uh-oh.
We can't find the mother. I'm afraid torches may be in the reserve.
Oh, we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. Ooh, I see something special. Look on your right-hand side, everybody. Couple things. Now, guys, couple things to look for on your right-hand side. That baby was born in June. If you look on the left-hand side, those are mandrills. Look at the size of him up on the rocks. The mandrills are the largest monkeys in Africa. Now, I'm sure if you remember the animal, you remember the Lion King, Rafiki is a mandrill. Those are Rafiki's cousins. There's a little baby. See him? Now, he was born in June, so he's not even a year old yet. What a cutie patootie, huh? Have a little elephant music to celebrate the baby. Now, can anybody tell me, why were those elephants flapping their ears back there? Anybody know? Who said to fly? No, it's not to fly. It's to help control their body temperature. Because they have lots of blood vessels in their ears. And as they wave their ears, it helps cool down their blood. Now, both male and female giraffes will grow tusks. Something really neat that they do with the tusks right up ahead is they dig into the cliffside. When they dig into the cliff, they're digging for this clay that's here. What they do is they eat the clay because it gives them minerals that they don't get in their normal diet. See the clay here? On the left and right, see the tusk marks?
Oh, yeah.
Now, we're doing a lot of research into elephant communication as well. So we're finding out that elephants communicate in subsonic levels, which we never knew before. We also know that the young elephants, they'll stay with the adults anywhere from 12 to 15 years. That's why I think Wilson was so concerned earlier. We saw that baby out there with, no adults around.
There's a baby elephant.
Now, elephants as well have very sensitive skin. That's why you'll see them throwing stuff on their backs all the time. Use it as protection. I guess you'd call it what, like elephant sunscreen. Protection level would be what? I don't know, like SPF dirt. Down your left, there's some more of our friends. On the right-hand side, some more of these baobab trees. There they are. On the right-hand side, you got some impalas right in the bushes over here.
Oh, wow.
The impalas are the brown ones right there. And remember, the Thompson's gazelles, those are the ones that have the black stripe on their side. There's the Tommies right there, and you're right. Now, remember earlier when I was talking about how the elephants will rip open those baobab trees to get that soft material inside. We go around the corner to the right, look back and to the left. And you'll see a really good example of how the elephants have ripped open those baobab trees to get that soft material inside. Over here on the left, these are the greater flamingos. Now, the greater flamingos are the lightest color of all the flamingo species. Flamingos will get their pink color from the keratin that's in the brine shrimp that they eat. So, if they weren't eating that shrimp, they wouldn't be pink. Now, if you see the ones that have the black feathers on their back, those are the young. Probably about 11 months old right now, which really shows you how quickly these animals grow. All right, let's see what else we can find. Man, this is such an awesome 2 weeks. Okie dokie. Now, I see some cool stuff up ahead. Really cool stuff. Well, this is kind of interesting. Look at this. On the ground on the right-hand side, there's a clutch of ostrich eggs just sitting on the ground. Guess the ostrich just laid his eggs in the left. About 3 pounds each, those things. Ooh, look to your right. There's some white rhinos over there. Now, white rhinos, the word white has nothing to do with their color. It comes from the Afrikaans word fight, which means wide. Because you see they have wide, flat mouths. Now, let's think about, once again, the trunk is a clock. Look at 12 o'clock sitting right up on top of the hill. There's 2 cheetahs sitting up there.
Oh, cheetahs.
Now, the cheetahs, those are the fastest land animals. They can run about 70 miles an hour in a single burst. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful?
See them over there, the little.
Now, they're also one of the only wild cats that hunts during the day. Cheetah's tail, look to your right. There's a white rhino right up in there, too. There's all sorts of stuff everywhere. This is cool. Their tails are almost about the same length as their body, and the reason that is it helps them to balance when they're running at those high speeds. Boy, those cheetahs look like they're looking for dinner. Now up ahead of us, this big rock outcropping is called a kopie. The lions love to use the kopie to kind of hang out and look and see what's out there. In fact, I'm sure you all remember in Lion King again, remember they were holding Simba up? They were holding Simba up on a kopie. Now here's a question just for the kids. Parents, young adults, you're not allowed to answer. Kids, what is the word for lion in Swahili? If you know it, yell it out, kids. Okay, young adults, you can yell it out. Okay, parents, you can yell it out. Okay, me, I can yell it out. Simba! Simba is the name for lion in Swahili. Oh, well, I found out who left the ostrich eggs right up in front of us next to this very rare Chevrolet truck. There's the ostrich. 3 of them there. Some more white rhinos up on the right. The ostrich, they are the largest birds in the world, and they are completely flightless. They also have the largest eyes of any land animal. Now, the white animals sitting down on the ground over there on the right and standing up, those are scimitar-horned oryx. Scimitar-horned oryx, they get their name, but see how their horns look like a scimitar? There's the ostrich. Ooh, ostrich. Now, on your left-hand side, you got the 3 trees. Look underneath the tree on the right. There's a male laying down up there. See the lion?
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Now, the lions are inactive probably 18 to 20 hours out of the day. And it's usually the females that do the hunting. There they are. See them up there? Oh, there's a male. No, I thought there was a female too. Oh, look, to your left. Right down here, laying on the ground, there's a warthog. Now, the warthogs, their tusks are razor sharp. They use those tusks to dig out their burrows. And then what they do is they back themselves in at night, use those tusks as protection. Some more ostrich eggs up in front of us. Guess those ostrich have been very busy here. Now on the right-hand side, these brown animals that you see walking around, they are called Bonte bucks. Now the Bonte bucks, they have been poached to the point of extinction in the wild. You will no longer find them in the wild. They're only in parks and reserves now. Pretty sad, huh?
There's the rhinos up in the hill.
Oh, and, well, he's fertilizing.
The rhinos up on the hill there, the white rhinos.
Got some white rhinos up on the top, white rhinos off to the side. This is neat. And you see the white rhinos very social compared to the black rhinos, very solitary animals. Alrighty, let's see what else we can find out here.
There are poachers in the area.
Uh-oh.
Can you help us get them out?
Poachers.
Poachers.
Guys, can we help them catch some poachers?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, hold on everybody, hold on. We're gonna get, whoa, feel that burst of speed. Woo! And, oh no, look at this, the fence is broken. Oh man, well everybody hold on because we're going in. Here we go. Wow, feel that speed. Whoa!
The poachers are heading east. Keep going, and you drive them to my patrol. Over.
10-4 Wilson, we'll do the best that we can to help you out. Over. All right, so everybody, you got to keep your eyes out. Let me know if you see anything weird.
Get the geysers, Nathan. Geysers.
Oh, boys. Anybody see anything weird? Everything's okay? All right, hold on, guys. We're getting out of here. I don't like this place, man. Whoa! Get down, get down, get down. Ow! Is everybody okay? Woo, that was close. Whoa, man, look up in front of us. Woo! Woo, it's a poacher's camp.
Run over it.
No, it looks empty.
Oh, not to worry. You drop them right into my patrol.
Yes! Boy, I think we should take those bad people, lock them up and throw
The
them in
poachers
the
ran, but they won't get far. We located the mother elephant. Thanks to you, they are now both dead. Asante sana, everyone.
Everybody get a chance to see the baby elephant, I hope.
I have to go now. We have to get this baby elephant back to its mother.
Well, I think y'all can give yourselves a big round of applause because we helped get the baby elephant back. Good job, everybody. Now, please remember, the most important message about today is about conservation, you know. It's so important to take care of this world that we live in, and it's so easy to do. I mean, all you got to do is maybe put up a butterfly feeder, bird gardens, whatever, it doesn't matter. Something to help out. Now, we did have to go off course a little bit, so I am going to have to drop you off the nearest warden station, but don't worry, it's just a quick walk back to the Harambe village after that. Now, here in Harambe, we never ever say goodbye. We say Kwaherini. Now, Kwaherini is Swahili for go well. So let's everybody practice saying Kwaharini. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Quaha train wreck is what that was. Let's try that again. Qua. Ha. Rini. Kwaharini. See, that was easy. Come on, hey, relax there.
Hey!
Jumbo. Now, Jumbo means hello in Swahili. So now we know how to say hello in Swahili. We know how to say go well in Swahili. We know how to say lion. Very proud of you all. Now, when you guys get off the dock up here, what I suggest you do is go up the hill and to the right. That way you'll be able to go over to Pangani's Nature Trail. Now, over in Pangani's Nature Trail, it's a walking nature trail. You can take your own time, go on and doing stuff. You'll be able to see the silverback gorillas over there, the hippos underwater. You'll get to see meerkats. You can see naked mole rats, all sorts of stuff. If you go up and to the left, that'll take you over to Rafiki.